Hi everybody, it's Becky from Icing on Top Becky's Cakes, and today we're going to make this multicolored lollipop themed cake. Now, as you can see, I have all these different saran wraps that are rolled up with buttercream frosting, several different colors striped through. Now you can pick whatever colors you want. That's the fun part about this. So, and then we just insert these right into our piping bag. Now I'm going to pipe a line of my first color and then line it up with my next color and my third color. I only picked 3. You can pick as many as you want. You can do the whole color of the rainbow with these. And then I'm gonna layer it again, alternating my colors so that when I pipe it through, you see each of these colors. And it's a really fun technique. I enjoy using this quite a lot, whatever the colors I'm using. You just roll that saran wrap, and at the ends that we made sure that we didn't pipe all the way to the bottom. One end is close to the top and the other end I have a little room so I can twist it. I use my 2A tip this time because I want those nice big swirls. It's like a large writing tip. We insert that right in, and if you do not have enough of that buttercream coming out, you can just snip the ends of that saran wrap with your scissors to make sure that you have all the colors coming out. Now we're going to squeeze it onto a crumb-coated cake, frosted crumb-coated cake, and the reason for that is so that this sticks to the cake and doesn't fall down later. And I'm just going to swirl it just like I would a rosette and keep going around though, because I want a nice big lollipop for this one, for my central one. And then we're just going to do various size lollipops throughout the whole cake and make it real fun. Then we're just going to pipe a smaller one right about here and just start and keep going around with that. Now the buttercream I have, you notice there's not a lot of air bubbles in it. Makes it look really nice and smooth. I'll go ahead and put that recipe tutorial right down in the details so that you're working with the same things that I am. And that always makes things go a lot easier if you have the exact same tools I do. And then for these gaps, I'm just gonna make it look like a continuation of one of the lollipops, depending on which direction I want it to go in. Now this is just a real fun, whimsical cake, so you can go in any direction, go whatever pattern you're wanting to go with this. So that's what makes this cake so fun. And one of the easy things about this, as you can see, I had all those saran wrap rolls all prepared ahead of time. So as soon as I'm done with this roll and I've run out of frosting, I can just pull it out the back end, the saran wrap, and pop in the next one, and it is good to go, and you can keep going. So that makes this process really fast. You have a little time in the prep time that you're getting those saran wraps ready, but really I think this makes the cake go really quick, and it's a really fun cake to do. It's just, I had a lot of fun with this. And the great thing about this crusting buttercream is after you've piped on all these lollipop things, you might have a couple spots, especially these little spots that are sticking out just a little bit when you pull your tip away. Well, it only takes a few minutes for it to start crusting, and when it does, you can just use a gloved hand. I just use like a regular latex glove, and I just pat in all those little spots very gently, and that really takes care of anything that is sticking out that shouldn't be. And that's the great thing about a crusting buttercream. Real fun border around the top, and it's going to be the reverse E. If you've seen my piping practice sheets and my buttercream borders. This is a technique we use there, and there's also, like I said, the practice sheets that you can practice this motion. Once you get it down, it's really simple, but I really liked it for this cake because it almost looked like little rainbows this way and that way across the top. So I enjoyed doing this border around the top. It was a real fun look for this cake. Now I've placed 3 smoothie straws through the top of my cake and then cut it to be level with my buttercream on the top of my cake, because that is where I'm going to be putting my sculpture, my lollipop sculpture. So if you put anything on top of the cake, just make sure you support it properly. And right now I'm just patting in with my glove, like I explained earlier, just patting those areas in anything that's sticking out. But if you want to see how I did the lollipop structure or just homemade lollipops that you want to put on top, that is really fun to add something to this cake. So if you want to check out that tutorial, I had so much fun with that tutorial. And for a finishing touch, we're going to spray on the diamond dust by the Sugar Art store. It's 100% edible, and it's going to add us a lovely glittery glow to this fun cake. So if you look really close, you see that diamond dust in there, and that just added the extra something to complete this cake. So like I said, go on and check out the lollipop tutorial because that was so much fun to make. So thanks for joining me today, and please subscribe to my channel.